Welcome to today's video, Matthew 6 verse 34 explained. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. In this verse, Jesus is speaking directly to his followers during the Sermon on the Mount. The message is both comforting and challenging. It teaches us not to worry about the future but to trust God with our daily needs. The phrase, "Take therefore no thought," doesn't mean we should be careless or irresponsible about planning. Instead, it means we shouldn't let worry consume us. God knows what we need, and He is faithful to provide for us, so worrying about tomorrow is unnecessary and unproductive. The verse points out that tomorrow will take care of itself because God is already there. Our human tendency is to project fear and anxiety into the future, wondering how we will handle upcoming challenges or what might go wrong. But God wants us to live fully in the present, to handle today's concerns with His grace and trust that He will meet us in the future, just as He does now. When Jesus says, "Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof," He acknowledges that each day comes with its own difficulties. We don't need to borrow trouble from tomorrow. Worrying about the future only adds unnecessary weight to today's burdens. Jesus encourages us to face each day's challenges one at a time, relying on God's strength to get through. This helps us stay grounded, focused, and less anxious. Living in the present moment also allows us to be more aware of God's blessings and provisions. If we're always thinking about the future, we may miss how God is already working in our lives today. It's about shifting our focus from fear of what might happen to faith in God's provision. Every day offers enough to deal with, and God will give us what we need for today. Tomorrow will bring its own issues, but God's grace will be sufficient for that too. This verse also invites us to trust more deeply in God's sovereignty. By letting go of future anxieties, we demonstrate our belief that God is in control of all things. He is not surprised by anything that happens in our lives, and He has promised to be with us in every moment. Our task is to rest in that promise, to trust that the God who holds the future is the same God who holds us today. In practical terms, this might mean when you find yourself worrying about what's going to happen next week, or how you're going to solve a future problem, stop and refocus on what you need to do today. Pray for strength for today's tasks, and trust that God will provide wisdom and help when the future comes. Living in this way brings peace, as we align our hearts with God's call to trust Him daily, not just with our words but with our actions and our mindset. Remember, God is with you today, and He will be with you tomorrow. So take it one day at a time, trusting in His faithfulness to provide for your needs, handle your struggles, and bless you with peace that surpasses all understanding. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful or encouraging, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and sharing it with someone who might need this message. We also welcome your comments and thoughts below. May God bless you and guide you as you continue to trust Him day by day.